Alright, so I wanted to make another video of this oscilloscope. I about got it finished up now. Just kind of starting here. Trying to get you a good view of everything. I washed this board with my solution a few times now, and it's looking a hell of a lot better, but it's still, that's about as good as it's going to get. I can't get this area too good. There's just too many wires, and I just use my toothbrush, old dead toothbrush, and dip it in my solution and scrub it around. Try to get rid of as much of that old crappy flux as possible. Got a string in here or something. Got the adjuster there all rebuilt and fixed up. Let's see what else I can show you here. Get a picture from this side maybe. Show you how those standoffs are working. That's a pretty close picture. I got everything reflowed. All the solder points are reflowed. Cleaned the switches, cleaned all the pots. I got everything new components except for one resistor that I forgot to order and that I don't have one of. Let's flip this over here. So yeah, I replaced some wires that are old and crusty, and the coating was coming off. You want to replace all those kind. They're carrying a lot of current or something. They're pretty crispy. Get rid of the crispy ones. We got all the caps and resistors replaced, like I said, except for this one right here. 1.2 K 2 watt. And I looked on my parts list in my little notebook, and yep, it wasn't written down, so I missed it. And I don't have one, so I ordered one already. Just gotta wait for it to get here and I'll install it. That's the only thing that's on wait then. I ended up replacing this wire here. Like I said, every solder joint has been replaced or resoldered, reflowed. Dang, I'm breaking stuff. Same with this socket here, the CRT socket. Everything's reflowed. I washed this board also. And I wish it looked a little bit better, but it was so crummy to begin with that just got to deal with what you got. And it looks 90% better than what I got in the first place. So things are a lot more tighter. I found quite a few solder joints that were just not soldered, or the solder didn't take. I even found one on the socket here, this wire right here at this point. I don't know if you can see that or not. It was soldered, but the wire, you could just move it around all over where you wanted. It was just a lump of solder sitting there. The wire had nothing to do with it. Still got to get a rubber grommet for the line cord. Funny thing is, I ran to the hardware store this morning to get some stuff and totally spaced that. My little work area here, my table and all that, is just a giant mess of yuck. Old solder chunks. So I'm going to pull this down and go set it somewhere, and I'm going to get to cleaning up a bit. I can only handle so much. This was the original 1.2K that was in the board there that I was just showing. I'm going to get a metal, I ordered a metal oxide 2-watt, and we'll put that in there instead. So I'm a little ways off of putting the CRT back in and firing it up, but definitely a lot closer now. Hopefully it doesn't smoke like a big dog when I do fire it up. Alright, well, if you watched, thanks for watching. Bye for now.